talk of one of the best strikers in the Premier League, he goes by the names of Ollie Watkins. And Ollie Watkins is one of those players that I'm going to hate, obviously, impose himself as one of the deadliest strikers into the Premier League. And guess what? Today, Mikel Arteta is going to hate to be asked about Ollie Watkins, and is going to hate it, obviously, all send a very huge warning to William Saliba and Gabriel Magalhaes as far as marking that player out of the game is really concerned, and what it means for the side of Arsenal to obviously mark him out. Ollie Watkins is really one of those that I'm going to hate to put in a shift in there at the side of Aston Villa. Welcome to the Rokani Media Football, another Arsenal news show, as we're really having lots of things to talk about Arsenal as they face the side of Aston Villa. That is tomorrow. Smash the like button, comment and share. If you're really watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Rokani David is my name. You can also call me RD. We are going to talk about what Mikel Arteta has gone ahead to say about Unai Emery, and he went ahead and obviously had something to say a lot about what Unai Emery is representing for the side of Spain, where Mikel Arteta comes in from as they obviously face off one another, and what Unai Emery really did at Arsenal that went ahead to obviously provide a soft landing for the side of Mikel Arteta at Arsenal. So we thank God for the gift of life. The Muslims, Barakallahu Fikum. Welcome back from Juma Kareem, and hope you guys have gone ahead to obviously take it to the next level where it deserves to be. So let's continue to obviously bring you the latest news and information as far as everything is really concerned, and don't forget to obviously get us to where we deserve to be. This is RD, and you know what we do? All we do is all about bringing you the news that you guys really desire to obviously know about this beautiful side of the game. And let's start it off with Mikel Arteta when asked about Ollie Watkins. And he was asked on how good Ollie Watkins has been. He has said he has been tremendously consistent over the last few years, and he's a real threat. So Arteta's going to hate to obviously tell his players about the threat that this guy really brings in through. When you look at his stats, he has gone ahead to play only 15 games, but he has 15 goals onto his name and 6 assists, meaning that he has a goal contribution of 14. So every game, he's either worth a goal or an assist. That is none other than Ollie Watkins for you, and that's why Arteta's gone ahead to obviously throw in a warning to his defenders at Arsenal that they need to obviously go ahead and obviously do the needful. Then he was asked on how to stop him, and he said, just like with other strikers, don't give him the ball in the box. That's his main quality. So Arteta is saying he has gone ahead to obviously look at Ollie Watkins, and his biggest strength is his presence in the box. Don't allow the ball to come towards him on the box, then he'll obviously come in through and obviously to put you down. But I think it's not all about him having the ball. We've seen him making runs with the ball from the center line, like the goal he scored at Arsenal last season, at the Villa Park. He got the ball from the center line and he ran and then went ahead to obviously do a step over, and William Saliba was off, and the moment William Saliba was off, the ball was hit in the back of the net. So he has a lot of attributes. In the box, he's deadly. Even outside the 18-yard box area, is deadly. He also makes good runs off the balls, and I think these are things that Arteta is telling his boys that if at all you want to stop this guy, you should be doing A, B, C, D. And that A, B, C, D is really known that you should cut off the supply from the midfield. That is it. But if you saw how Aston Villa played against Man City, you really worry a little bit, because you ask yourself, how is Arsenal going to stop the attack of Aston Villa? But I would love to obviously strengthen the Arsenal players and give them a lot of vibe and positivity that Man City played without Rodri, Kevin De Bruyne, Jeremy Doku, and Jack Grealish. And when you look at Arsenal, they have almost their A team present. That midfield, Declan Rice, Jorginho, and Odegaard. And they come in through when they're in flying form. they come here when they're so much into a flying form that everyone really wants to obviously talk about. So that's why I went ahead and really gave Arsenal a 3-2 win, because I know they can really pass through and really frustrate that side. I know Mikel Arteta is going to have to learn something new. Last season, it was all about him getting the ball, passing it and knocking it around like that. But this time around, he has going to have to change this season. He can pack a little bit a bus. He can pack a bus a little bit, then hit the team on the break. So I know he's going to respect Aston Villa, because last time when the game ended 4-2, he never respected Aston Villa. He was all open. But this time around, he's going to go and face Unai Emery, knowing that he's facing the third-placed team in the league. That is Mikel Arteta for you. And I really believe he's gonna have a very good go at Aston Villa. Amidst him not being on the touchline, he's going to do the needful. But the likes of William Saliba and Gabriel Magalhaes should find themselves not allowing this man to obviously score against Arsenal. And for the midfielders, that is, what's the name? That is Jorginho, Declan Rice and Odegaard. They should stop the supply from Bouba Kamara and Douglas Luiz, because if you cut off that midfield supply, then you limit the damage that the likes of Leon Bailey will obviously do the needful and obviously get you, because Leon Bailey is not going to hurt you when he's making runs off the ball. He only hurts you when he's having that ball. That is Leon Bailey for you. So that's what Arsenal needs to do, and they just have to go ahead and obviously do the needful and see what is going to happen to their side. So that is Mikel Arteta warning William Saliba on Ollie Watkins' threat as far as their team is really concerned. Now, Arteta was asked on if Unai Emery's success at Aston Villa is a surprise to him. Arteta said, no, I followed him since he was in Almeria. What he's done for every team has been always remarkable. He always improves the players, the team, the club, and he's Basque, and he's Basque, like I am. And he's a manager that I really admire for what he's done in the game. He's done it in various countries at different levels and has always been successful, so I'm really happy for him. So Unai Emery is going to have to show a lot of potential by the way at Aston Villa. I think he needed a team that was not like Arsenal, because at Arsenal fans were obviously demanding for trophies. That is it. They were demanding for trophies that even Arsene Wenger had not afforded to bring in through, because Arsenal had, by the time Unai Emery came in through, Arsenal had taken a decade plus without winning a Premier League trophy. But fans of Arsenal were really furious, and they never allowed the organic growth of Unai Emery. And now when he's going to hit to go to Aston Villa, he's shown us that organic growth is what he needed. And this time round, he's going to hit to turn things around at the side of Aston Villa. And he is really one of the best managers in the league right now. His team just went ahead to beat Man City, and it's really doing wonders right now. So for me, Unai Emery is really a good manager, and Mikel Arteta is really happy with Unai Emery. Remember, Arteta came in through and obviously replaced him as the manager of Arsenal after Unai Emery was sacked. After Unai Emery was sacked, Fred Ljungberg was part of that team. He was like the caretaker, and then Ed went ahead to obviously talk with Mikel Arteta for like a month. Arteta accepted to return at Arsenal and get the job done and dusted. That is Mikel Arteta for you. Then, Arteta on things Unai Emery did that Arteta has benefited from. He said, in the first place, they had a strong season, and he did it straight away after coming from PSG, and he has gone ahead to carry on as a manager, and has gone ahead and he's carried it on after he went to Villarreal, and he did incredibly well, and now he's been doing really well at Aston Villa. He's got a lot of experience and skill to get at the best of teams. So for me, Unai Emery has always been an elite guy. Let's all admit, like him or hate him, he has always been that guy that has always gone ahead to obviously put in a shift, and very many teams have gone ahead to benefit from him. And every time you obviously come in through and obviously get him going, he really does the needful. And this is the right explanation, that every manager just needs time. Every manager just needs time. If you give the manager time, then the rest will be history. That is it. So Unai Emery never got the time he desired at Arsenal, and he never really gave them the best of himself. And Mikel Arteta has gonna hate to be given the best of time at Arsenal, and see how he's gonna hate obviously transform Arsenal to the next level. You've seen it, right? So for Unai Emery, after going to Aston Villa, they've given him time. He has brought in the players that he wants. Pau Torres, for example, was one of those players that was needed by Man United, Arsenal, Man City, Barcelona, Real Madrid, and very many other teams. Bayern Munich, but now he's playing at Aston Villa. Moussa Diaby is one of those players that Arsenal wanted. Man United wanted Moussa Diaby, but guess where he's playing at right now? He's playing at Aston Villa. So Douglas Luiz, Arsenal wants Douglas Luiz. Ollie Watkins, one of those players that Arsenal really died to get, and he's really a fantastic player. So this guy is obviously very, very good. Now, Arteta again was asked about whether Unai Emery was an inspiration of other Basque managers. Now, Basque is really a side in Spain. Like, you can say you're coming from North Africa. It's like in the western side of Spain. And he said, I think he's the most experienced and most successful one by quite a long distance for everything that he has gonna hate to achieve in the game and what he has gonna hate to win. So obviously, I admire him a lot. So he admires this guy because he has been having a very good track record. By the way, it's not for every manager to go on and obviously manage teams like Villarreal. You manage Arsenal. You manage PSG. It's not really something easy. And for this guy, he has gonna hate obviously take Villarreal to the Champions League, I think, semi-final. You remember when he knocked out Bayern Munich, and I think he came in through and got knocked out by Inter Milan. I think Inter Milan knocked him out. Was it Inter Milan? Which team was it? But he had really put in a very good shift that everyone went ahead to obviously appreciate, and it really went out well for the side of Unai Emery. So now we come to the end of this video, and tell me your thoughts about Mikel Arteta warning Saliba and Gabriel Magalhaes on Ollie Watkins' threat. Do you think it's really one of those players that these two should obviously look at in every time they obviously defend for the side of Arsenal? And Arteta coming in through and saying that he's really not surprised by Unai Emery's performances at Aston Villa, and him really admiring him. Are you happy because Arteta admires Unai Emery? All that and more into the comment section below. Rokani David remains my name. Ara my initials. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel so as not miss out on stories that we do upload in on a daily. I sign out for now. See you later, and may the living to God bless you abundantly. Bye bye. Muslims, Barak Laufik.